Hi. I am in my bed in my room of my childhood house, the house I live in, the house I grew up in, this house I just love, and my room is my safe space. So, hello. Welcome to my safe space. And I just wanted a cozy setup today because this is a more intimate video. A video I've kind of alluded to in my past. I don't even know if I have the video still up. I think 2 years ago, I had to have been like 22 or something. But those thoughts have not stopped. They have decreased a good amount, but this video is just going into my notes app. It's kind of like a checkpoint, I guess. Always been really introspective, but I keep a lot of my thoughts, questions, feelings kind of locked in here. Don't really like to talk about it. Not that they're bad or, controversial. Yeah, I'm just talking in circles. So basically in this video, hi, if you don't know me, I'm Lex. Yeah, it Lex. Ding. I'm usually making vlogs of me and my friends, stuff I ate, festivals, chill shit. I don't know. I decided to challenge myself and do a video on my notes app. And I put a lot of stuff in here, things I learned at like age checkpoints. And a lot of them are not even well thought out. But I haven't looked at this stuff in a good amount of time. I usually come here, kind of like journals. You only like journal when you're going through something. Oh. Context, I turned 26 last week, so I'm over my quarter life mark now. This is so scary. Oh my god. I had this idea and I was like,
I need to do this. Other people have these thoughts and I think I want to validate those people, but I don't know. Maybe I'm just crazy and
overthinking everything.
but your girl was in her feelings back in her early 20s, and I kind of just want to acknowledge young adults, Lex, see where this goes. If things changed or didn't change, I don't know. We'll see. Oh God. Okay. Start with existential thought number 1, 2, number 3, number 4. And this was in 2021. Oh God, this is the beginning of 2021. 3 years ago, I was 23. Existential thought number 1. Never apologize for burning too bright or collapsing into yourself at night, because that is how galaxies are made. That was a quote. Okay, I need to get my stuffed animals because I think I need support during this. I fear. Okay, that was a quote. And I said, I forgot where I heard this from, but it hella stuck with me. Let's take this as seriously as possible, guys, okay? Stop laughing. We're all just made out of a bunch of atoms that come together for a brief amount of time until we get returned back to the earth. But it is what we do with that gift, the gift of time, the gift of life, and stealing the little moments in time and holding on to them as memories. Because each glimpse is so unique, so rare, so meaningful. But in a universe of so much existence, it can be easy to feel small, like a speck of dust. But when you think of the vastness of it all, you should also think of what are the odds. That one out of trillions lives that you could have lived, or how one decision can alter your reality, you are here. Yes, a bunch of particles in a universe full of particles, but here you are. Living a reality unique to you with the radiance and potential to make your brief amount of time as bright as you are. Oh my god. If I cry during this, it's gonna be out of, I don't know. What was she on? That was really like deep. But yeah, I mean, I've always kind of had the what are the chances? The idea of like souls. And Disney makes movies about these things. Like our souls, our personalities. We're all dealt like hands and we're just here, you're just existing. It's beautiful, it's scary, it's a lot of things. Existential thought number 2. This was in the same year. I think it's honestly the same night. I don't know. All right, existential thought number 2. No one will ever truly understand what it's like to be you. You have your own unique reality that only you experience, and no one will ever fully get your human experience. So it makes loneliness inevitable. Being around all these people who love you and want to help you or try to understand you, but you still feel alone. It's a sad but beautiful thing, and I've struggled with that a lot. The fact paradoxes exist. How can 2 contradictory things exist? If one is true, then the other must be false. But no. The fact no one will ever understand or experience your reality is so fucking cool because it means you're in control of your reality. No one can tell you you're wrong. Your human experience is your own story, not a remake or a carbon copy of someone else's. That shit is all you. You're the main fucking character and your reality is what you make of it. I mean, you're not wrong. Yeah. I think a lot of my shit's gonna be about reality thinking about it. You guys are in for a long one. All right, existential thought number 3. Each individual is the center of their own reality, their own universe. Everyone is the sun, and everyone else around them, depending on their relationship, revolves around them. Planets are the key people who have a strong force on the sun's life, depending on distance. The stars are like the people the sun admires, looks up to but maybe hasn't met or doesn't fully know. The meteors are the people who flash in the person's life for a brief amount of time at a certain point in time, leaving the sun unsure if there was meaning to it. When the sun gets lonely in the vastness of space, the planets pull in a little closer, orbit a little tighter to the sun to show they're present. They're always around no matter how far. When the planet crumbles or falls out of the orbit, the sun doesn't shine as bright. The universe is unstable. The sun weeps for her planet, but time goes on. The sun is time, yet she wants everything to stop. Planets still orbit, stars still glitter, and meteors still shower. The sun cannot control everything, even though she is the center. She is the sun, the radiance that stretches across universes and never forgets her celestial bodies. Her effortless gravitational pull attracts the unknown. And then universes collide. Eureka. Damn. I feel like I could have ended that last part better. And when universes collide, we met instead of Eureka. Okay, I'm gonna put nice to meet you. I like the analogy of universe and us humans. I think we are, in a sense, the whole universe. We are everything. It's a little out there. It's cute. She was cute. She was well thought out. Okay, all my existential thoughts are about reality. I'm just gonna say that from the jump. I mean, you must have figured that out by now, but yeah. I don't know if I'm gonna read that one. I think we get my whole spiel on reality. Let's go on to the things I learned. Why is this organized so terribly? Okay. Things I learned at 24. 1. Whatever you love deserves your time and energy. You love it for a reason. 2. The importance of expression/outlet in any and all forms is release. Okay, some of these aren't even like statements, they're just like ideas. So I think I'm just saying that like there's an importance of expression. After all this, all we have are memories. Number 4. Remember to write down your thoughts, whatever, whenever. Everything is fleeting. Yep, I think I got that down. 5. Take the time to reflect. Duh. Okay, 6. It's all about mindset. 7. It's okay to not see the bigger picture. Soon you'll see it. Okay, cryptic. 8. Not everyone is gonna resonate. Yeah, those are all vague. Things I learned at 25. You have no idea what you're doing, and therefore you are invincible. And that's from The Bear, the iconic TV series. 2. Show up for yourself. 3. Embrace change. 4. Work on your relationship with social media. It affects you in ways you probably don't realize. In other words, reflect on who you are and what you like outside of social media influence or even your friends and family opinion. Yeah, I did a lot of detaching from social media. Similar to the first quote, rejection equals freedom, I was dealing with a lot of job rejection this year, and I'm seeing the silver lining in it. 6. Your energy has value. 7. Set boundaries. And it's sad it took me till 26 to even realize I have boundaries and I have the power. It's okay. Set my foot down and not be so people pleaser.
I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first. I gotta put me first.
If anything pleases the other person better or more, if I set boundaries instead of like me trying so hard to force something or be everywhere all at once and be fucking depressed. Yeah, I mean, I'm still shit at it. I'm the biggest people pleaser, probably my friends know, but I'm doing better. That wasn't that bad. That wasn't that good, but it wasn't that bad. A lot of these are just like random one-off days. And poems. I do have a lot of poems. Yeah, a lot of these were in 2021, 2022, and I never was good at speaking. I think this is why I like YouTube. I get to practice articulating my thoughts, and I'm working on that. Oh, I have a note of when I went through a friend breakup. Oh, this one is so sad. I don't want to talk about that one. But maybe when we talk about closure and relationships changing and everything changing, maybe I'll do that. Oh, I have one about fear. I'm not the spokesperson on how to navigate your feelings and thoughts. It's not like I'm looking for answers. I kind of just think to think. Let's see what I want to work on. Let's see when I made this. I made this in 2022, and let's see if I worked on these things. So these are the things I think I needed to work on back in 2022. 1, not letting FOMO make you do things you don't really want to do. That's ties to my people pleaser trait. I tend to be a yes man, and it sucks because I do want to do things and I love hanging out with people. I get a lot of my energy from being around people. Maybe that's why I'm like somewhat of an extrovert, but there's fucking times when I just need to recharge and I don't even realize I need to recharge. But I like to just stretch myself thin and say yes and seize every opportunity, like as if there's not going to be another one when there definitely is. Yeah, I don't know. There was a long stretch of me going out every weekend or doing something social every weekend. And usually that includes alcohol. I think there was one weekend in September, me and Peter didn't go out, or we said no to going out. And the next week, my productivity was up, my mental health was up, my energy in general, like mindset. I was just so happy, and I was like, wow, this is what it's like to say no and to prepare yourself for future self. Yeah, I was like, I'm gonna do more of this. I think I'm gonna do that again in November, hopefully. It's hard. There's so many birthdays. It's like summer, Seattle's so fun. And it's like, that's the small percentage of the year when it's good weather and it's a vibe. And now that me and my friends have money, it's like, let's do whatever. And then fall comes around and it's birthday.
No sleep. Bus. Club. Another club. Another club.
All the way up until November, honestly. And then it's holidays, and then, yeah, it's kind of tough. I don't want to go into that. It's just a tough cycle to break. Number 2, not dwelling on a negative feeling, letting it pass. Let it pass. That's like probably the biggest thing I learned in my early 20s is, especially when I went through my first breakup and I was experiencing like new emotions I've never felt before and things that were out of my control, would kind of harbor and like anchor into that negative, kind of all-encompassing feeling where I'm so overwhelmed, it's so intense, and I like sit in that and I almost don't let it go. I understand that that feeling is real, it exists, it was so very valid for what I was going through and how I felt at the time. I was almost unable to like let it go, let it pass. Once I figured that like I remembered it's going to pass, it gave me a sense of ease. It like settled me down a lot because I'm like, oh, this isn't forever.
Forever.
This isn't, gonna define me. Like, it's just an emotion. Fight or flight response. Sometimes I used to fight. I used to like,
why is it like that? Why do I feel like this? Whoa, this person did this to me, blah, blah.
and then there's the flight when I could just like, not necessarily run away from it, just let it go. That didn't really make sense, but my best friend told me that when I was like crying my balls out. She's like, this will pass, girl. Like, ride it out, ride the wave you're feeling. You're valid, but it will pass. And it's so true. It does pass. You get better and better at like coping and better at like confronting your emotions and handling it. So I think that's just with age. There's nothing you can really do besides just experiencing it. All right, number 3, remembering physical body is related to psychological well-being. Be kind to your body. I put my body through the ringer with substances, staying up late. I still do that. But I don't know if there is a but. No, I mean, when I am hungover as shit, bed rot, I'm aware of that. I understand that staying in and doing nothing with your physical body isn't gonna help me get out of my mental rut too. And that's kind of part of anxiety and moments of depression. I know I'm not diagnosed with any of those things. I've gone through stretches where I feel like I understand what they feel like. The daily tasks, I don't wanna show you my room right now, but my chair of clothes is a mess. I mean, I still am figuring out what I'm doing with my life. I'm comparing myself to others. A lot of them is not even substance related. I'm just in my head and my thoughts overthinking.
Leave me alone!
I feel like a piece of shit. I'm in my parents' house. I know the logical thing is to get up, go out and do a run. Thank God for my dog. My dog probably has saved my life in my 20s because I would not step outside some days if I didn't have to, but this guy needs to walk. So going on those nature walks by the lake, oh my God, that's when I'm probably the most reflective and introspective and feel at most peace. So I could be better to my body for sure, and we're gonna leave it at that. Number 4, and our last one, remembering there's so much to enjoy in life. Yeah, I agree with her. I could be so negative sometimes when I'm in my lows or ruts. My early 20s, I just kind of hate myself. I needed to remember there's so much to enjoy, and I think when I would get up and treat my body to a walk and treat my body to, I don't know, a smoothie. Like the little things. It's really such the little things when I go on my walks and I see the leaves change color. I see the ducks, other people walking or biking and treating themselves. It's like, wow, like everyone's just doing their best. Treat yourself more to your friends, getting quality time. Like I'm a big quality time girl. When I fucking get upset at myself for feeling stuck in life, I'm in my family home with my parents, then I also think how grateful I am to not have to pay rent, to have like a better relationship with my parents than most people do. Not to compare to other people, but a blessing to be able to spend this time with my parents. Who knows, you know, like they're healthy, they're in their 60s, but you know, you never know. And I'm so grateful I get to spend time with my grandma too. Like, you know, she's on the latter end of life, so I'm just grateful for this, like time. The fact I'm able to put in time into editing and doing these little silly vlogs, you know, for me and for you. And I don't think I'd get that time if I had like a 9 to 5 or whatever. So it's all in like the perspective and mindset. And you know, I'm spieling. I don't know what I'm on. I had no coffee yet. I have not eaten yet. It is 11:32 a.m. I'm just spitballing here. I'm just right off the dome. So yeah. Oh my god, this video is so long. All right, well, I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you got something from this. I feel really good about this now. I was really scared in the beginning. I almost was gonna scrap this all and just go straight back into Japan vlogs.
But no, this is for growth, and this is for me and you.
Just facing fears. Let's just face our fears in 2025, guys. I still plan on doing a more fun vlog for recapping 2024 because this was a really good year, honestly. I feel way more good about myself than I did in the early 20s years of my life. Still stressed. 26 is getting a little serious. I think I need to do these checkpoints. I want to make sure I see, you know, where I was at, where I'm at, and where I want to be. So, you know, I'm manifesting just good things for everyone. All right, well, have a good day. Thanks for watching. See you guys. We're gonna get back onto Japan vlog schedule. Bye.